Good morning to all. My title is YUKTHI and TRLS, Accelerating Innovation Toward the Real World Application. So, YUKTHI is a scheme launched by Ministry of Communication, MOC, Institution Innovation Council. How many of you know the usage of YUKTHI in our institution? I'm asking. Students, do you have idea of YUKTHI? Is operationalizing in your institute? How many of you do have idea of knowledge of YUKTHI? YUKTHI scheme is operatable in the college. Do you have idea? Just answer in the message box. Yes, yes, yes. Students can respond. YUKTHI and TRL. TRL stands for Technology Readiness Levels. So the TRL is part of YUKTHI. So my title is Accelerating Innovation toward Real World Applications. So what kind of innovation that are existing in around the world we are going to discuss. Then how the YUKTHI and TRL facilitate students to encourage in the innovation activity inside the campus. So we have innovation, value creation, and entrepreneurship. So innovation is nothing but something new and new ideas that solve the problems. So suppose you have a new idea that arises around your circumstances. That new idea that does not exist, that has not been used by any user. That is the innovation. That entrepreneurs is somewhat different. Entrepreneurship, that means that you are creating a business, existing business, setting up of the automobile shop and then electronic shop, departmental store, like that. So for entrepreneurship, you need to get the license from the basic license or state government or central government license you need based on the type of business you are going to launch. For innovation, it's a new idea that does not exist in the society, that is not adoptable by any user so far. So that is the new idea. The new idea that solves some problems. That is the innovation. Example for innovation is that we can say using the QR code, we pay the GPay and all. It's working using the QR code concept. That does not exist in the earlier days. It's recently developed innovation. So innovation is nothing but the new ideas that solve the problems. But business entrepreneurship, that means already existing thing. Then you need to get the license. For innovation, since you are the owner of the innovation, then you need to get the copyrights and patents and all. So innovation involves copyrights and patents. Entrepreneurs involves the already existing business. You need to get the permission from the state and central governments. So here I have given some definitions: innovation, value creation, entrepreneurship. Innovation is the new ideas that solves the problems that arises in the society. Value creation means that a problem is that is pressing problem, we can say, that emerges in the society. The people need a solution for that problem. That is the value creation. Then entrepreneurship is nothing but starting a new business or existing business. There's a basic difference between innovation and entrepreneurship. Then there are certain urgent needs or priorities related to technology. So what are the technologies needed in the recent past I have given? That is adaptable AI, robotics, open source tools. These are all the emerging technologies needed for developing the projects. So nowadays, current trend is going towards the artificial intelligence, robotics, industry 4.0, and so on. So there is a pressing need for demand for the people in the field AI, machine learning, robotics, and so on. So these are the technologies. In this field, you can develop your own applications for any domain. That will be a new innovation. You can adopt AI, robotics, open source tools in your field to get an innovation in your field. suppose you are, I hope you all the students belong to the English department. How you can adapt AI to your language processing. So you can adapt AI using the language processing. They can local language translation and all very emerging. The farmers and all does not know local, that is English, does not know English. So you can develop the apps based on the local language that exist already, that the farmer is able to understand the local languages. That is the new innovation. You can focus on that type of domain. Then open technology means what they want to specify. Open means the software, usually existing system, how it functions, we'll see. The software and all now you need to purchase for operation. Suppose you want to buy a computer and you want to install a software, means you need to have your own license. That license and all very costly for your system. So what you can do, you can you can develop a system in such a way that it follows a open architecture, open technology, and so on, so that you can your application will be modifiable by anyone. They can upgrade, they can form a new solution. We'll see examples for open technology in the upcoming slides. So these are the basic thing I want to cover. So innovation and entrepreneurship, we have seen. Innovation is nothing but something new that is patentable. Entrepreneurship, that is already existing. You need to get permission from the government, state, central, basic licensing and all for starting the business. That is the innovation and entrepreneurship difference. Next, we have a one definition called proof of concept used in the YUKTHI scheme. What the proof of concept says, that the definition they have given. From the point of student, I can given some examples. Suppose you are going to develop an application called FoodShare. That application name is FoodShare. In that application, what you are going to do, you are going to connect the two kinds of people. One kind of people from those who donate the food, those who want to give away the food to the needy people, and the people, the next kind of people you want to connect with that FoodShare app is that the people who need the food. So for that, what you are making a market survey, whether how many people around exist in your field that they can share or donate the food, or how many people who need it in your region. So you make the market survey of all the peoples available in your area, that is given. So based on the market survey, you can that market survey is called a proof of concept. Hope you all understood. Understood means yes. Give me an answer. Yes. Proof of concept. Anyone can respond. Proof of concept is understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is a proof of concept. The students can able to develop any application. Based on that application, what they are going to do, initial market survey is to be presented. That is called as proof of concept. The proof of concept is one part of YUKTHI scheme. So we have to submit in the YUKTHI portal, you need to submit the proof of concept that may be validated by the evaluators for that approval. So proof of concept is one of the stage available in the YUKTHI portal. For that only, I am giving this example. So in your field, you can select your any application or any product manufacturing, any design and development. You can design the proof of concept and you submit in the YUKTHI portal. You get the approval. Based on that approval, you can move to the next level of innovation process. You can move. All the support is given by IIC and the YUKTHI scheme, supported by Institution Innovation Council, Ministry of India, all over the nation. You can develop your project and you can get the approval. You can market your product till the final state. All the support is given by the Ministry of Innovation cell. Next, we have the prototype. What the prototype says, what's the difference between proof of concept and prototype? So you have got the idea of proof of concept is nothing but an initial market survey. Then what is the meaning of prototype? Prototype is the working model of your idea. Suppose you have an idea, you have to develop an working model of your project. That is the prototype. That means all the functionality, you have a various functionality of your project. You have identified various functionality. The prototype is nothing but it's a part of the system development, or as a subsystem development, or only one module is developed, or only one activity is implemented. Like that, that is the meaning of prototype. So you have many functionalities. All the functionalities not at all completed by prototype, but only a main functionality can be implemented and tested. That is the prototype. Prototype definition is given. It's a working model of your system, of your idea. It is not the final version, but it looks like behavior, how the real thing to your test. So what you are going to see, how it looks. You are making the design of your idea, that design, how it works, how it moves, how the people understand it, what the people expectation. Based on the people feedback, you can modify the prototype. So prototype is nothing but a working model of the system. You are getting the feedback from the customer. Based on that, you are modifying it. So not all the functionality is covered in prototype, only the few functionality, and based on the functionality, you get the feedback from the user, and you are implementing it again. That is the prototype. So prototype is part of the scheme. So you need to submit the prototype in the portal. This is the meaning of the prototype. Suppose you have an innovation idea in your hand, you can create the proof of concept, you can create the prototype. All these things are submitted in the portal for the verification process. That is the meaning of prototype. So now I understood that you all getting the point of prototype. Next, we go to the open system. So this is an open system. This is a field that you can use in your new idea generation. Open system, I mentioned in the first slide itself. Open system means open architecture, because software license and all very costly. So you can, whenever you try to develop an application, that system uses the open architecture, open system, then in that case, it will be useful. Okay. So that is the open system. You are all non-technical background students, but still you can use the open source software. Open source software is the very less affordable. That is, the cost is very affordable than all the licensing software. So if anyone wants to develop mobile applications or web applications, all applications, if uses the open software and the open hardware, then it will be easily adoptable by any company, any technology, any platform. That is the main basic idea of open system. We are talking about innovation. Innovation is nothing but software innovation, might be a software innovation. For software innovation, you can use the open system architecture. Open system, that architecture is accessible by all. That is the open system. I said the open system and the other system, that is a closed system difference. Closed system is more costly, highly that is expensive. And then open system means it's very less, various types of accessibility provided by open system. Prime user, subscription, various subscription stages available in the open system. They follow the subscription pattern. Using the subscription pattern, you can access, you can generate money by using this open system architecture. So whenever when a person tries to develop an application or create an application for his innovation, you try to adopt an open technology that is beneficial. So students note this point, that is an open system only. You can create an open system, then you can put the charges based on the subscription. Only the basic users you can provide a few features, or you can the prime users you can extend the full features of your app, and so on. There are Amazon Prime and all you have. Then various websites are available. You providing the subscription basis. All those things are example of open system architecture only. You can develop the app like this. That is the thing I wanted to say. Next, the open system follows the open hardware and open software. I included all the meaning. Hardware level, one example is the RISC-V. So we have a RISC-V. Is an open source chip architecture. It's a hardware level term, and it's a processor technology. Computer inside the computer, we have the hardware. No, the hardware specifies the hardware specification is the RISC-V. So this technology, this hardware technology provides open infrastructure. It's modifiable by anyone. So we can develop the applications by using the open hardware technology. They have given an example. Next, we should know the industry 4 meaning, because I am talking about the real world applications. So industry 4 means what I have given. Industry 4, pharma 4, textile 4, agriculture 4. As a student, you should know all those things because these are upcoming developments in the field. So industry 4, it's a smart factories, we say. Smart factory means what normally we know the manufacturing industry. What smart factory means, they use the robots for efficiency. Then they use the IoT for quality checking. They use the AI for prediction of the machine services. Then they use the cloud for operationalizing, visualizing the operations of the entire organization through internet. So this is the industry 4. Hope you all got my point. So industry 4, pharma 4, textile 4, agricultural 4, all those things they have given. So these are all something vague to you, industry 4, but what they are doing, you should know, you can create some contribution to that. Now interdisciplinary is encourageable. So now you can focus the industry 4, how the industry is functioning. Earlier, how it was functioned. So earlier, they use only the hardware devices, machines and all. Now they use the robots for completing the hard operations in the organization. So they are now it is many companies implementing this robotics in for their operations. That is the industry 4. So robots for efficient, some operations not be handled by physical by means of person, but maybe operatable by the that means IoT, that is robots. That's what they use the term robots. The industry 4 uses these 4 technologies: AI, that is then IoT, robotics, and finally cloud computing. All those technologies are implemented, then it is called as the industry 4. What is industry 5? Industry 5 somewhat advancement over the industry 4. What is your guess over the industry 5? What difference makes that is industry 5 is popular? We see. So industry 5 we otherwise called as the cobots. Collaborative human and robots are called cobotics. So human-centric automation is given here. Human-centric, along with the human, the robotics that can be effectively utilized in the technology, that is industry 5. Human beings are used for decision making, but efficient operation, they use robotics. That is the industry 5. So collaborative human as well as robots are called cobots. That is the industry 5.0 definition. So we have got the idea of industry 5. Next, agricultural digital technology. What digital technology can be used in the agricultural field? So as I told, and IoT, machine learning, cloud, big data, all those things, robotics, drones, all those things are applied as a digital technology. And they started implementing digital technology in the agriculture. It's operationalized. It is being used, existing in Tamil Nadu. I wanted to give you some videos regarding this in the upcoming slides. So what agriculture and digital technology improvement? Farmers need help because climate change affects farming badly. So for climate decision making, some apps will be helped. Government launched many apps for climate changing weather prediction, then advisory, some messages, notifications given to the farmer for making a effective farming practices. Then some unexpected floods, droughts are all existing in the field. So that how the pests are controlled. For all those things, the government provides some useful apps for the benefit of the farmers. Then small farmers need a timely advice